I'm colorblind, and when I was sitting at the cross, everybody was talking about how, oh, the sunset's so beautiful, it's so amazing, oh my goodness, it's so great. And well, when you're colorblind, all you see in sunsets is yellow and blue, which is pretty cool most of the time, but they're talking about like orange and purple and pink and all these different colors. So I prayed, asked God, he's like, hey, if you could just give me this one opportunity to see one of your sunsets. Opened my eyes and I saw a sunset. I could see pink, I could see purple, I could see all these different colors, and it was legendary. Like, God works here, He moves here, and He's gonna further His kingdom a lot through this camp.
My name is Sean Ammons, and I exist to inspire breakthrough. And you might be asking, what do you mean by that? And I'm thinking of a few words that I see in Jesus' life. He used the word lost, and to help the lost to become a believer, the believer to become a worker in the harvest field, and then the worker to become a disciple maker.
Sean and I's heart is for leadership development. So basically, we, as adult leadership team, pour into our staff, which we affectionately call D-Team, and we push out ministry to them and have them pour into the servant team and push out ministry from them to pour into the campers. And ministry gets really messy that way, but it's so rewarding to have a high school student lead a peer or a junior high student to the Lord instead of us doing it. And so it's that constant pushing and helping and tweaking and helping people grow in their leadership abilities that is so rewarding.
I was just blown away by the way that Sean and the staff had invested into the lives of students. Till now, I've seen many of those students go from campers into different roles into staff, and now many of them leading camp, and that really is the picture of discipleship. It's messy sometimes, and it maybe doesn't go exactly like a leader would want, but man, is it powerful and effective when the light goes on in the hearts and in the minds and in the lives of those young people.
This ministry isn't like any other that I can think of. It's so unique and special. It's so amazing. Just is such a wonderful environment that it just makes you want to stay and keep coming back.
And that's what this camp creates, is an environment where Jesus is worshiped and where it's all about Him and where we can have fun and worship Jesus together. And it's like what Jesus did with His disciples, where He got away with them, and that's what this camp does with the interns. And then the campers also benefit.
I never knew it was possible for me to be a servant leader, but Sean did see in me the possibility of growth and experience. This camp is a great ministry, and it's one of the best parts of my life, and it's an amazing experience.
And I think that overall, over the past 8 or 9 years, or however long I've been here, that camp has really given me an idea of what it means to live as a disciple maker for Jesus Christ, to find my identity in that, as opposed to, oh, I do this job or I do that job, but I'm a disciple maker who also does this job.
Awesome people who love the Lord, are walking with Jesus, and care deeply about His gospel, about making His good news known to other people, and wanting to grow other believers in their love for that good news that Jesus has brought for us.
Pursuing that goal of raising up and sharpening and launching servant leaders into the world for God's glory, how can camp be best used?
And here's the idea. The idea is to help people experience this breakthrough, to learn to move from lost to believer, from believer to worker, and from worker to disciple maker. So as my wife and I continue raising support to do this work, we have taken a step of faith, and we're asking you to consider joining us on our partnership team. So consider partnering in prayer, consider partnering in the gospel, or consider partnering by giving. And we want to thank you so much for what you're doing or what you're about to do.